being native-like? What does it mean to me? Does it mean sounding like Americans, Brits, Indians maybe? After all, they're all native speakers, but they speak English so differently. Who should I look to? When I really thought about it, about what I'm truly aiming for in my English, I realized something important. I shouldn't be measuring myself against Americans or Australians. I should be comparing the way I speak English to the way I speak my native language, Russian. How naturally can I express my ideas, my emotions, the real me in both languages? Do I have to stop mid-sentence thinking, oh, I don't know how to say this, I'll drop the idea. Or, I can't show how I really feel, so I'll just sound neutral. Whatever language I speak, I don't want my ideas to get blurred. I don't want any parts of myself to get lost. I want to be fully myself when I speak English, just as I am in Russian. Now, is my English perfect? Of course not. But right now, as I speak to you, I can express the exact same thoughts and feelings I would if I were speaking Russian. And English speakers, both native and non-native like you, can understand me without any extra effort. My ideas flow into your mind. You feel natural, and I feel natural, authentic, myself. And this is what being native-like truly means to me. Being able to switch between my Russian-speaking self and my English-speaking self without losing who I am, and being able to connect equally well with other people. And here's the good news. I've developed an approach to learning English that makes this kind of transformation possible, not just for me, but for my students too. And this doesn't take years. This can happen in just a few months. Meet Alexander Marsley. This is what he sounded like at the very start of my course Native-like.
A fun fact about myself is that I worked about 5 years in Russian Academy of Science, and I am a PhD in mathematics. And the matter of fun fact is that all my friends always talk to me that I look more like entertainer and less than a pure mathematician. So that's how it is.
In this short clip, Alexander mentions 2 facts about himself. 1, he's an academic, a mathematician. But, be honest, does he look like one? Not really. He looks more like a shy student in a school lesson, doesn't he? 2, his friends think that he looks like an entertainer. Did you get this feeling? Probably not. He didn't come across as very charismatic or energetic. Now, look what happened after he completed the Native-like course.
Today and next week, I want to invite you to join me on a linguistic journey through outer space. The phrase Houston, Houston, we have a problem is known to almost everyone in the world, but very few are familiar with the original one. Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. As you probably know, there is a subtle difference between present simple and present perfect. And here it is. We have a problem means that we have it now. We've had a problem means that the problem occurred some time ago.
You see the difference, right? Now his true personality shines through, not just with his words or grammar, but with his intonation, his facial expressions, his whole presence. By the end of the course, Alexander had created his new English-speaking self, which is as bright, as authentic as the Russian-speaking version of himself. And you can do it too. Now, the whole idea of sounding native might still seem a bit vague, right? So let me put it this way. On the Native-like course, you'll upgrade your English in just 4 months. So, if your current level is B1 you'll reach B2. If it is B2, you'll reach C1. If you complete all the tasks and spend 10 to 12 hours a week learning English. If you can't commit that much time, no worries. You can still make significant progress by spending half that amount, 5 to 6 hours a week, and cover half a level. It all depends on your goals and circumstances. How can I be so sure about your results? And where do all these figures actually come from? There's been research on Cambridge English on how long it really takes to move up to the next level. And here's what they found for adult learners. If you're currently at B1, it takes between 180 to 260 hours to reach B2. If you're at B2, it takes between 200 and 300 hours to move up to C1. But here's the key. It's not just any hours. It's not just binge watching Netflix or casually reading a book in English. No. It's the hours of guided learning that matter. Unless you're an expert in language teaching and methodology, you need someone to guide your learning. Otherwise, you can spend 500 hours learning English without making any progress. I've seen it again and again, people pouring hundreds of hours into English and still getting nowhere. That's exactly why I created Native Like. So you don't waste your time, your money, your energy. From day one, you get a clear system. You know what to do, how to do it, and when. You follow the plan, you stay on track, and you get your results. That's my promise. Join Native Like. Take your English to the next level and create your English speaking self in just 4 months. For your career, for your studies, for your life.